Y95.5, home of the Joe Claire morning show. Man, I'm sitting here. I get to call you a legend because I can. I remember the Annie Up remix, so I get to say what I want.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
The one and only Remy Ma in the building.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
You have no idea how excited I am. Like, this
Tell
is
me everything.
Hey, I've been telling people to meet. You're like you're the phoenix that's rising right now.
Oh my gosh, thank you. That's so
just to see where you walked from.
Yes, definitely from the ashes. Yes, I can see why you make that analogy. I recall the ashes very clearly.
So what's it like just to be Remy right now? Like, we did the 7 winners, the 6 summers. You're looking at your project coming out early 2018. January, such as.
I don't know about January, but yeah, early 2018, the beginning half of 2018. I mean, I'm blessed. I really can't complain about anything. I know how it is to be on top, and I know how it is to be on the bottom. I'm from the bottom, and to get a chance in this industry to do what I love and be prosperous and take care of my family was something that was amazing to me. But to have it all taken away and just be, like you said, like in the ashes in a very dark place for 7 winners and 6 summers, and then come back and be able to do what I love, be prosperous and take care of my family again, it's nothing short, you know, of a blessing, of a miracle. People don't get a first chance, so for me to get a second chance and actually be successful at it, it's just, you can't ask for nothing else. I'll be thankful for everything. I'm like, thank you, God, for letting my battery still be at 65%.
After a long day.
Thank you, God, for letting my hair just be nice still. And I was sleeping in the car for 2 hours. Like, I thank God for everything. Like, anything that happened, I'm like, oh, that bug just flew by and it missed me. Thank you, God. Like, I'm thankful for everything. I count all my blessings very, very closely. Because I think when you start taking it for granted, that's when you're liable to lose it again.
I love that. So, thinking back to your first winter, to this winter now, when we listen to this album, what are we going to get? I've heard you say it's like the evolution of you. You had some time to obviously sit and think. What were you thinking about? What were your thoughts?
What was I thinking in 2008, the first winter that I did? I couldn't see right now. I couldn't see 2017. 2017 was so far away. Like, I'm not even going to say it was so far away. It didn't exist. In the winter of 2008, I didn't know how I was going to get to the summer of 2008. I didn't know how I was going to get to winter 2009. I literally was living day to day. People say all the time, like, yo, you did that. Like, you knocked it out. Like, I didn't do anything. I just kept waking up every day, and it was another day. You know, thankfully, time doesn't stop. You can't stop time. So I just woke up another day, and woke up another day, and woke up another day. And, you know, before I knew it, I went from March 2008, you know, being behind a cell door and finally having that door open in August of 2014. And me as a person, I'm a totally different person from then. And not in a way to where, like, I lost any of myself. Like, all the parts that was of me that are Remy to the core, those are still there, but it's just I think differently. Not like I'm changed. I'm still me, but I don't react the same way to things. Certain things that would have bothered me don't bother me anymore. Certain things that was cool to me and that was fun to me, it isn't so fun and so cool to me no more. So, you know, I think with this album, people will get to see that growth, but I also have records that I wrote while I was incarcerated, and I had to use the records that I wrote while I was away because I couldn't go back to that place. The same way when I was there, I couldn't think of this right now. Being here, I just cannot put myself, I don't even think my brain is allowing me to. Like, nope, we're not going back there. It's not happening. Sorry, you better go grab a book and see what you wrote down when you was there. Like, it's really, it's a lot. It's traumatizing that anybody who has done any type of time in whether jail or prison or any type of cell, just, you know, imagine being there for 7 years, or there's some people who've been there longer than that. They know what I'm talking about.
And now that you're home, I think a lot of people are like, she has Love and Hip Hop. It's amazing. But then I heard that you got a 12:30 curfew.
I have a 12:30 curfew, but with permission, I can, I can stay out, or I can do things like come here and sit with you and travel and work and things like that. But like say if I was just home doing nothing and I had no work to do or anything, like yeah, my curfew would be 12:30. But it's annoying sometimes when you think about it, like I shouldn't even have it at all, but at 12:30, like I really don't be want to go nowhere. If I don't have nothing to do, I be in the house. I'm watching all the movies that's on Netflix. I'm watching all the on-demand movies. I'm cooking everything that I bought 3 weeks ago before it spoils because I go food shopping. I'm not probably the only person I go food shopping spend like $700 and like 685 of it spoils because I'm never home. So when I am home, I like to cook and I'm chilling. I'm playing board games. Like those are the things like I like to do. Like people don't really realize that when everything that you have and that you care about, even the stuff that you think you have, you think you care about, when all of that's taken away, you start to see the things that really matter. I wasn't sitting in that 6x8 cell like, yo, I can't wait to go home and smoke or drink, or I can't wait to go party or get in the studio and make a song. Like I wanted to do like a regular stuff. Like I just want to get in the shower without wearing slippers. Like I wanna lean on the wall when I'm in the shower. I wanna get up and take a shower at 3 in the morning if I feel like it. I wanna just do like regular stuff. I wanna eat an egg that's cracked, not in a carton. It'd be the littlest things that you don't realize that you care about and that means something to you. So like, my priorities changed.
I love thinking of priorities. Just the idea of where you are now. And now I'm looking at the songs that you're slowly giving us. Thanks. So
what?
I'm a little shade there.
I thought I was doing a great job.
It depends on how far we get into this Chris Brown record, this Melanin Magic, aka Pretty Brown, that you're going to tell me about.
We can talk about that.
And how that came to be. Like, this is already setting up to be very stellar. When the first song is with Lil' Kim, and the second one is with Breezy, and then the whispers of this record you can't wait for Jay to hear. Like, I used to know everything that's going on.
You want to know everything?
Yeah, I like to know stuff.
That's what like me. That's my favorite line. People like, tell me everything.
I need to know everything.
Unleash share your secrets. Well, the song with Chris that came about, it's called Melanin Magic, and in parentheses it's Pretty Brown due to, sampling reasons and stuff like that. But that song, it was inspired by a comment that somebody had put on my page. I posted a picture one day, and somebody had wrote on my page like, oh, I think she'd be pretty and she wasn't so dark skinned, or it was either she wasn't so dark skinned or she'd be pretty if she was light skinned, something like that. Either way, they felt like I'd be cute if I wasn't the complexion that I am. And I just thought that was like crazy. Like it just didn't sit right with me. And it started a whole conversation with me and my friends. And we was going back and forth, and they was telling me about this secret war going on between light-skinned girls and dark-skinned girls. And I'm just like, really? I know a whole bunch of dark-skinned girls or brown-skinned girls or girls that's my complexion that are beautiful. Like I started naming all the models and this and that. Like actually, this one right here is the highest paid one.
Yes.
And this was like I started breaking it down, and then we started talking about body altering and surgery and people like bleaching their skin, like which was I think that was probably the craziest thing to me because I was like, but does she realize that she's not light skinned right now? Like she's gray. Like
she might not have,
like,
but
like it's weird. Like in the things that people do to their body to alter themselves to like if I had low self esteem, I'll probably who knows what I look like. Listen to the people that just leave anything on your page or like. It's people that be right around you that'll give you low self-esteem. Like they sit here and like, if you, girl, you cute, but I think if you had a bigger butt, or if your waist was a little smaller, or if your nose was a little bit like, I just felt like something needed to be said, about just people altering their body and feeling like they not good enough to be beautiful or pretty because they not light enough or they don't look exotic or like even when I look at people's page and they be like saying they nationality, they be all these extra national like pick one, okay?
and rock with it.
Like,
but you give
no.
energy to those of women like me who I was told that I was too chunky to be in front of a camera. I have a lisp. Why are you doing radio? I'm thinking Biggie had a lisp. He was kind of chunky. He went platinum. So Diamond should be in my future. So I think when you have a celebrity say it, I don't even know why our society is like that, but it means something when you say it, because a lot of times it goes ignored. You haven't done anything to your body?
No.
This new body that I'm saying, because this wasn't the body that greeted me a couple years ago, but this body here.
When?
When you first came out.
I was actually I was about the same size I am when I first, in August. I came home August. I probably didn't really start gaining weight like that until like November, December. It's like frequent trips to Popeyes. Like I really had this thing with Popeyes, and I hadn't had it for 7 winters and 6 summers. So I was like Popeyes breakfast, Popeyes lunch, Popeyes dinner, and then I gained weight, and then I lost weight again when it was time for my wedding, because it was like, oh no, I gotta be able to fit into my dress. And then the wedding was over, I was like, okay, back to Popeyes, like we have our previously scheduled program that's already in progress. And then when I decided that I was gonna do the in vitro and pursue having a child with my husband, he told me like all the different risks and what would make things smoother or more smoothly, should I say, or what would could possibly complicate it. And they was just like you want to try to keep your weight like as down as possible and steady. Like so I told him like my weight goes up and down. If I'm working out, I'm dieting, I can keep it down. If I'm just working out regular, this is what it is. And they told me that okay, you can do that, but there's a possibility that X, Y, Z can happen. So I was like, all right, well, since this is something that I care about, something that's important to me, I like the way I look, whether I'm this size or if I'm 25 pounds heavier. Like I actually like me when I'm a little bit thicker. Like I talk a little crazy sometimes, so I gotta make sure that nobody can just blow me down the block. Like but I like the way I look both ways. My weight, like I said, it goes up. If you look at my closet, you'll see from anywhere from a size 4 to a size 10. Like it just looks like 5 women live in my house and it's all my clothes. But that was one of the inspirations that I had for me to bring my weight down and to keep it down. It wasn't even just about being on a diet. I'm like, if I diet, I'll do it for now and I'll go back out. I had a full life change. Like I changed the way I eat. I changed, my workout plan and just everything. And the people that love me and that be around me, they try to change too, so that they can help me segue. Now that they see like I'm really onto it, now everybody's back on cheeseburgers and all that other stuff. But I stopped eating. I never ate pork, but I stopped eating chicken and turkey and red meat. I don't drink soda. I still have a real bad candy problem, but it's not really affecting anything. I came down, I think 31 pounds as of today, and I feel great. I really do, and I'm proud of myself because I never thought, like, I am a carnivore at heart, like a meat eater. I am the T-Rex, I'm the raptor, like that is me. So to turn into an herbivore is just like, I never thought it was possible. But when you have a cause and something that you really care about and that's important to you, you'll make the sacrifices that's necessary so that it can happen.
And here you just proved me wrong. I thought it was all about this tour that you were also going to release when the album came out. So I was like, is this what you're getting ready for? She get to the world.
No, I mean, it's cool, but I can be on tour when I'm thick. I don't care. I'm not. You have some people that they feel like in order to be sexy, in order to be a certain way, they have to look a certain way. Like, I don't want to. And it's not to, knock anybody's name. Like, I like the way I look when I'm a little bit thicker. Like, sometimes I was just looking at the picture in the car and I was like, oh my God, I look smoked out. It's crazy. And it was like, you look good. So to the way that our brain is washed in this country, that thin is the thing to do. If you're thin, then you look good. Then you look great. There's some countries where, they love the voluptuousness and that's a sign of prosperity. That means because you have enough money to eat that much to weigh like that. So I try not to base my life in the way I look and the way I dress and the way I do anything. The way people say, oh, her voice is mad deep, so I'm gonna sit around here and I'm like so poetic. Oh my God, like no, I'm not changing my voice. This is my voice. It's borderline Barry White. What happened? Like I don't care. And I think if more people were like that and they just were themselves and they did, whatever they did to make themselves happy, the world would be a better place. I really think so. And people wouldn't be so angry and so miserable. Like it's hard trying to live your life based on other people's standards.
Being in the public eye, you being on Love and Hip Hop, they're giving me to wrap it up like Dave Chappelle. I see y'all looking, and it's fine. I'm watching.
Because why? What am I doing?
Because you have another interview after me.
There we are.
Oh, thank you.
Is it live?
No.
Okay.
How is it? How are you able to share so much of you? Like we watched what you and Pat went through with conceiving. We're watching what's going on this season. He's ready for you to try. Let's have a baby again. Yeah. Project coming out. Videos every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Work-life
balance.
That's
what I'm trying to do on my video. Like I'm shooting a video literally like every 2 weeks, and I'm trying to do all my photo shoots, everything that I have to do. But I'm gonna tell you how it's easy for me to share. So one main way is because when I was away, I was stripped of everything. And when I mean stripped, I mean literally stripped. Like, take off that, bend over, spread your cheeks, lift your boobs, open your mouth, let me look behind your ears, run your hands through your hair, like, cough, all of that. Squat. My mail was read. My phone calls was listened to. Whenever they felt like coming in my little cell and tossing all my stuff around the movie, that's what they did. And these are people that I really, really didn't like at all. So when I got out of there, I was like, if I could bear all of that to people that I despise, it's nothing for me to share me. And not just the like bad parts, the good parts of me, but the bad parts too. To people that help me get through that time, to people that support me now while I'm trying to, rise again. It's nothing for me to express to them like, yo, that hurt my feelings, or I'm going through something right now, or this was horrible to me, and if it's happening to you, this is what you can do. So I think that just me having to go through the humiliation that I went through with people that weren't really nice to me at all for years and years. It's nothing for me to just open up. Like, my husband be so mad. Like, I'll be on set at a photo shoot or a video shoot, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, let me try that. But he like, so you just get dressed I'm dressed in front of anybody. I'm like, babe, like, I had like 900 officers that doesn't see everything. I just don't care no more. Like, it's nothing. So, that's why I feel like I can bear everything to my family, to the people that helped me. Like, it was times where I was like low, like real low. And I get a letter from a random person that I never met, that I'll probably never meet in life, telling me how one of my songs changed their life, or how they was just listening to it and made them think about me and look up my information, and they wrote a letter and put it in an envelope, put postage on it, and so it wasn't a text. Text is easy to send. It takes a little bit more effort to actually write a letter handwritten and put it, through the procedure that you need to do to get it to me all the way across the world, or wherever they was from. And I appreciate that.
What did you do with those letters?
I still have them.
Everyone that was sent to you?
Every single one of them, I still have them. I actually just had them shipped to LA last week. I was in LA and I was shooting my pictures for my album packaging, and I'm like, I want to take a picture with my letters. And I was like, yeah, I better guard these letters with your life. I want them back. Who's in charge of this? Like, I was really nervous. I was like, I'll tell you, I'll bring 2 boxes of them. That should be enough, to spread out. I ended up bringing more than that because Pat, I left. He was like, "Babe, you left some of your letters," and he brought this whole big suitcase full of letters. I'm like, I left them on purpose. I felt I can't get rid of them. Like, people come to my house sometimes and they will be going, they'll be like, "What's that over there?" I'm like, "My letters." They'll be like, "All of your letters?" Every single one, from March 2008 until August 2014. Every letter that anybody has ever written me, I kept them all.
When you dropped "Wake Me Up," you wrote a letter to us, because I'm a fan, so I'm like, that was to me. And you thanked us. How important are your fans? It seems like sometimes we get forgotten in the chase for the bottom line or to get it out, and you still connect.
My fans in particular, they're important to me for several reasons, but one of them being people are disloyal. People have no morals, no sense of principles or anything, and I learned that when I was going and I talk about it. A lot of people are like, oh, she talks about JW. That's my reality. That's what I went through. That's my life. I learned who my real friends were. I learned who my real friends were. And people told me to make a list of who's the people that you think is going to be here for you during this period and who's not. That list didn't exist at all. The people that did show up and that showed face and that, you know, made sure I was okay. Even, and it wasn't about money. I don't want your money. Like, I have money. It was just, sometimes I just wanted somebody to have a phone on so I could call them or come through and visit and just tell me, they'll send me some pictures of their kids that they had. Like, I had friends that were my friends too, in grade school. Had 2, 3 kids in the time that I was gone. I never seen them, never seen a picture, nothing. And then when I come home, they be like, that's your godmommy. No, that's not, because I don't know that kid. I'm sorry. No, it's really not. You know, and then there were people that I would have never ever thought, like, for instance, like my DJ bedtime, I love him to death. He's my DJ. He just play my songs. Like, we on the road together and things like that, but he's my DJ. I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to go away. He's going to, you know, go work for somebody else or do whatever. And he, right after my husband, he was the second person that I knew if I needed anything. I needed a lawyer called up. It was last minute. I ran out of soap. Like, he was bringing it. I'd have never thought that in a million years. To this day, he get anything he want from me. He don't ask me for nothing. Still, he didn't ask me for nothing. He get anything he wants from me. You learn who your real family members are. And I say real family members because people think just because y'all related and you have the same blood that makes you family. That doesn't make you family in my book. Not in my book. I'm the queen of getting accused of treating my friends better than my family. I pick my friends. I pick that person because I like the way they move. I like how they treat me. I like their morals, their principles, their loyalty. A lot of times with family, they feel like because they're related to you, they automatically have your trust. They automatically have your love. The people that have probably hurt me the most in my life have been people that are related to me. Family, you know, they have this thing, the blood is thicker than water. Not all the time though. Like, that's one of those cliches that I'm not really jacking in. And when I was gone, I learned all of these things. And my fans, they could have went with anybody else that's out here moving around. Because that's what these new fans, oh, you didn't put out a song in a while. This is my new favorite person now. Like, so to have people that are down for all of that time, or for people who just met me. There's some people that didn't know who I was. And then they went back and they say, oh, she did this. Oh, this is the girl this. Oh, she did this. And they just ride with me, like, no matter what. I appreciate that, because you don't have to. In this world where your own family won't stick by you. You gotta appreciate the people that do show you loyalty and that do show you love. And I appreciate that.
And now she's going to appreciate you with 7 winters and 6 summers.
7 winters and 6 summers.
You're going to get all of that and then some.
I mean, I'm going to give y'all the album. I'm going to give it to you. Don't come get me yet. I'm going to give it to y'all. But I'm also going to give y'all the singles with videos one by one. Because I want the story to be told and to be depicted how I want it to be. Sometimes when you just get the album, people get the album, they say, oh, it's cool, and they move on. Like, when you give it to them and like, here, this is this song, and this is how this song made me feel, and here's the video to it. Oh, here's Melon and Magic. This is how this makes me feel, and this is what this is about. And here's that. Here's Wake Me Up with me and Little Kim, and this is how we felt about this particular situation. Oh, here's another song with A Boogie, and this is how I feel when I'm feeling like this. Or here's another song with Cardi when I felt like so I feel like if you give it to people like that, they kind of got to pay attention a little bit more.
And I guess when you're a boss, you have a multi-million-dollar deal with Columbia.
I mean, yeah, that plays a part in it. That
on your masters.
That allows me to do a little bit more, so it's cool. It's a wonderful thing.
Life in this glow up looks amazing on you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking some time to sit with me. I appreciate you. Remi Ma. If you don't know, now you know.
Thank you.